On the first day of the legal tampering period, we have an absolute shocker in Green Bay. And I don't think anybody saw this one coming. Per Tom Pelissero, Adam Schefter, and others on Twitter, Josh Jacobs is expected to sign a deal with the Green Bay Packers. The 2022 rushing champion has a new home, and Aaron Jones has some new competition in the backfield with him. This one shocks me, but in the same instance, it makes a whole lot of sense as well. The Packers, they saw what the Detroit Lions did this past year with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, thunder and lightning, to help set up a strong play action game and make their offense one of the best ones in the NFL. And I truly believe that the Packers are going to be looking to follow that same type of script with Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones. Now the question becomes, from a fantasy perspective, what is the fallout from all of this? Because it's going to be huge. A.J. Dillon was expected to be gone in free agency anyway, so everybody was assuming that the Green Bay Packers would do something to help Aaron Jones. But bringing in a name like Josh Jacobs is a lot more than what we anticipated and really does kill the overall value for Aaron Jones. For me, Aaron Jones can't be more than a top 24 running back at this time. Probably somewhere in that mid-range as long as he gets some work in the passing game as well. You're going to see Josh Jacobs on early downs. You're going to see Josh Jacobs with also some goal line carries as well. But we know Aaron Jones has dominated those goal line carries in the past for the Green Bay Packers. But this move essentially is a way to set up the long run for the Packers season and keep Aaron Jones healthier for a more extended period. And if I had to bank on one or the other, I would say as of right now, Josh Jacobs will likely see a bigger workload than what Aaron Jones would see. But maybe there's some things that we don't know as of yet. Number one, the details of the contract are not finalized and not public as of this recording, because we're doing it breaking news style, giving you information right away. I don't have the details of his contract. That's really going to be a big indicator on how big of a workload we think Josh Jacobs will have. And also, who knows if Aaron Jones even stays with the Green Bay Packers. As of right now, I would say he probably will, but things change so quickly at the NFL level that this could be a prelude to a different move coming up with Aaron Jones. Now, if that were to happen, we'll reassess at that point. But as of right now, we're assessing the situation as if Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones will be together. Now, the Green Bay Packers also just released David Bakhtiari, and he's had issues staying healthy, but he's also a big loss on the offensive line. So when you take a look at what these two teams can do, if you're comparing what the Lions have done and what the Packers may be trying to do, the Lions' offensive line is still vastly more better than what the Green Bay Packers' offensive line is. And that's where everything is going to come into play here. Because the reason Detroit does things so well is because of how well they protect on the front of the line there. They utilize their play action and that ability to pick up big gains through the air because they're so successful on the ground. So if the offensive line in Green Bay can be very good at run blocking as well and allow Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones to both get big plays on the ground, it's just going to make things even bigger through the air for Jordan Love and the rest of the pass catching options. So if you're looking for a fantasy ranking from me, I would tell you right now that Aaron Jones, for me personally, probably falls anywhere in that 17 to 24 range, while Josh Jacobs would come anywhere from that 11 to 15 range. As soon as we know the numbers on Josh Jacobs, we may know a little bit more. But also in the same instance, I believe Josh Jacobs has a better opportunity to stay healthy for a full season than what Aaron Jones does. But I also think we see a drop in Aaron Jones' volume because they try to keep him healthy for the entire year. But this will absolutely help the passing game as well. And if you already loved Jordan Love heading into next year, you love him even more now for fantasy purposes. This offense has all the makings for a top 10 solidified offense, giving you options through the air and on the ground. But Headliner Nation, have the notifications on so anytime we drop new content while the free agent class is playing out and going crazy, you'll know about it right away and you'll get our instant reactions.
Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game.